Hi guys, uh, it's Conan, and the first video um, on my channel after my introduction is gonna be introduction of myself. So first of all, I'm a new graduate from UBC. I went to UBC Okanagan, based in Kelowna, BC, and UBC has two campuses, one in Vancouver and the other one in Kelowna, which is called UBC Okanagan, and that's the one I went to. And my experience was great. I've met a lot of friends and a lot of great people. And the great thing about the school was that the class sizes are really small. I From my first year, starting 2008, um, I I've had up to 120 students in a few of my classes, and as I went upper years, the number shrunk because there are people that dropped out and failed. Um, and yeah, and because the class size are really small, and by the time I got to third year, um, I decided to take electrical engineering. The campus only offers three disciplines, by the way: civil, mechanical, and electrical. And electrical was the uh, thought to be the toughest class, and it's supposed to be the least popular discipline, which I totally disagree. But well, people have their opinions and likes and dislikes, so I always respect that. Anyways, by the time I got to my third year, I only had 35 uh, students in my class, and because our classes are so small, I was be able to get to know everyone in my classes, and I was get to have more interact with TAs and professors, and that was great. Um, when I graduated, um, I was looking to move to a bigger city, and um, I was weighing my decisions between moving here to Calgary, Alberta, which is where I'm at right now, and Vancouver, BC. And I've been talking to a lot of people, and I've been um, weighing my decisions, and I decided that Calgary had more opportunities and prospects for me. Um, so I decided, yeah, well, Calgary seems like the ideal place for me, at least back then, uh, to go to look for opportunity. And then a lap time moved here. I've been trying hard to find a job. I've been showing up to networking events. I've been applying for jobs every day. And while I'm doing that, I got a job at Target, which is a department store uh, um, that closed. uh, at least in Calgary, they closed, and I believe they are looking to close everywhere in Canada by May 16th. Um, it is unfortunate, but working there is a great experience, and I was working there while I was doing my job search in my field. Um, I got to meet great people, some of the great bosses, and some people that I still get in touch with and still talk to and still hang out with. And surprisingly, a lot of people were in my shoes where they were not able to find an opportunity because of the oil and gas crisis that recently occurred in Canada, and which affected Alberta the most since it's the heart of oil and gas industry in the country. Um, just don't know why my head is leaning towards right. I just don't know why. Well, anyways, um, yeah, and then I've been working there for about 7 months, and even if I even even then when I put a lot of efforts in finding a job, um, trying to do a lot of networking and trying to apply for a lot of jobs online. Um, I've only had one interview since I got here, and I was turned down because I didn't have enough experience. And that was the moment that when I started struggling to realize that there's catch-22 irony exists in current industry. You can get an experience unless you get a job. So the only way for me is to get an experience is to get a job, but um, it seems like uh, since the industry is experiencing a crisis, and not a lot of companies are willing to put money into training new graduates, which I totally understand. This is not offensive, which I totally understand, and just gotta come up with creative ways to make myself stand out, uh, but wasn't so easy. And I've been working at Target for 7 months, and I've been doing my job search for 7 months, and I wasn't able to find anything. Maybe I could have done something better. Maybe there's some there was an issue in my uh, with the way I strategized my job search. Um, and I'm still learning. I talked to a lot of people, and I'm trying to figure out what my issues are, and I'm trying to figure out ways not to pressure professionals, but come up with creative ways so that they will be interested in what I have to offer. And this is something a lot of new graduates struggle with, and that's totally understandable. Right? Yeah, and unfortunately, even after 7 months, I wasn't able to find anything in my field. And recently, I took a job in sales, and it's about selling residential security systems from ADT. Um, well, well, I the reason why I decided to jump into this industry is to um, see how far I can go with sales, because or they it was a different environment. While working at Target, a lot of people told me that I have talents and passion in sales. I constantly welcome guests that are coming to the store, and constantly asking them, "Can I help you find something?" and constantly looking for ways to help the guest, so that they'll leave the place with happy smiles. And yeah, I tried my best, and a lot of people saw my efforts, and um, they always complimented me for it. And I wanted to see um, if I can take my skills and be successful in doing in sales while um, doing my job search in my field. Um, well, so I started working this last Monday. I done my training up to Thursday, and Friday I was actually going out in the field and actually start knocking the doors because it's a door-to-door business. Um, I've knocked about 30 houses in a couple of hours. None of them said yes, which means um, I, I got all the rejections from those houses, and which is natural because I've just started working in sales, and when you start out, you probably won't be expecting much. But it was a great experience. It made me realize how important it is to be able to use the right language and right communications skills to be able to convince someone, and which is the skill that I'm hoping to develop and get out of this job. Uh, yeah, so that's that's the thing that I wanted to talk about today. And that's the story of my life for the last 7 years. Um, briefly. Um, well, yeah, I'll be keep posting new videos as soon as I have new interesting topics that you guys may find interesting as well. Um, it's great to talk about uh, my experience and my situations in life because I don't think it only applies to me, but it applies to a lot of people, especially those who uh, are looking for an opportunity in Canada, uh, who don't necessarily have Canadian experience. And I think it goes about the same in any countries. And I understand that, you know, people prefer experience from their hometown. Well, anyways, I'll talk to you guys more later, and hopefully um, you guys be interested in like and comment and subscribe to my channel. Um, and talk to you guys later. See you later. Bye.